to share this out to Twitter. Okay. Alright, welcome Quack Pilot to the chat. Hello Emmett, hello Rye Guy. How's everybody doing? How we all doing this evening? Robert, welcome to the chat. So, I was tired yesterday. I could have streamed after the basketball game, but I decided not to. I didn't feel up to it. I would have streamed a bunch more earlier, but I wanted to watch the debate, and I wanted to watch some of my post-debate streamers, people who I care about. So yeah, we're starting a little late. I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight. It is already a little late, and work has actually been working me pretty hard lately. I know I'm working from home and all that, and that's great and all, but I've been feeling some urgency lately that I typically don't, so I don't know. I'm a little worn out right now compared to usual. The debate was fine, Robert. I think it went well. I liked it. I think it went good. So anyway, I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a video about snacks or not, because I was like, well, do I really care that we got snacks? I don't know if I really want to make a video about this. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I made a video about them, and good thing I did, because that video is getting more views than any video I've made recently except for my post-game videos, so people really seem to be interested in us signing snacks, which is cool. But if he ends up not doing a thing for us, I will not be shocked. Oh, I feel pretty good about the way Pence did. I feel like Pence did well. He,
Wonderful.
I think he came off as a little more likable. I actually think Pence is a really good debater. But yeah, I was thinking about streaming Dragon Quest during the debate, because at first I was like, do I even care about a vice presidential debate? Like, it's the freaking vice presidential debate, who cares? But then I was like, you know what, I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. So I decided to watch. Well, right, guy, that is what we call a statistical oddity. If you make First Team All-Pro, you're supposed to make the Pro Bowl, too. That's interesting. That's pretty funny. I don't want to waste all my MP before the fight, before the boss fight. I don't know, Emmett, do you think he's better than Puna and Monet, who have both played pretty decently so far this season? Maybe you... I mean, I know Puna... I know those guys aren't exactly getting to the QB, but they're playing well, and it's not like Snacks gets to, It's not like Snacks has a track record of being some great pocket collapser in recent times.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
I don't know. I think the signing's good, but I also think it'd be a bad idea to get all... Don't think about it in the wrong way, basically. I just really hope we are burning our phone lines trying to make some nice trade. You know, because the players who are actually going to help put this team over the top are not in free agency. They're potentially on the trade block, and you have to go out and ask. Who gets, like, who do we cut? Who did we cut to make room for Snacks? I mean, well, he's on the practice squad right now, so who doesn't get to play because Snacks is on the team? Hello, Insidious. Hello, the GOAT. Like, is it Penny Hart? Because Penny Hart doesn't really play very much, so that one kind of makes a lot of sense. Of course, Rye Guy. No, Shaquem's doing good, Rye Guy. I don't think it can be Shaquem. It's probably Luke Wilson, Penny Hart, or Lyndon Stevens. Apparently, Dunbar's going to practice tomorrow, by the way, which is very, very good news. Thank God. Because I'm telling you, Trey Flowers is going to really be a problem against the pretty good Minnesota Viking receivers. I don't know, Emmett. I'm kind of liking Lewis. I think Lewis is playing well. Shell still kind of sucks. Although, he sucks a lot less than Cedric O. I can at least say that. Whoa, what is up with these guys?
Not gonna like this.
Yeah, but Justin Jefferson's playing really good, Rye Guy. Justin Jefferson is having a monster rookie season so far. I wish they'd attack Eric.
Let's heat things up.
Yeah, I looked it up and earlier today, and I was really surprised how crappy Kirk Cousins has been this year. He has a really good rushing attack and 2 really solid receivers, and he has 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Like, when you have that much around you in terms of good stuff, like you know, Dalvin Cook might be the best running back through 4 games, you at least shouldn't be turning the ball over that much. And he's got 6 interceptions in 4 games. Now, Fabio, I don't really see how that helps us unless you think he's better than Quandre Diggs. Michael Kendricks would be okay if Jordan Brooks isn't going to be ready for a little while. But I really don't like Michael Kendricks, and I don't know. I mean, as much as Cody Barton is Cody Barton, Is he worse than Michael Kendricks at this point? I don't think so. I think the answer is no. Okay, come on. Attack Eric. Yeah. Now, far be it from me to recommend field goals because I don't really like field goals that much. I think they have some good content, but not as much as they used to. But they had an article. They had an article the other day about how Cody Barton and Trey Flowers have a lot of athletic ability, but their athletic ability is not translating to anything good on the field. Like, they don't seem to have good control of their athleticism.
Thank goodness.
Hey, Mass Temple. Thoughts on Prince Amukamara? Is he a free agent? I don't know. Once corners are washed up, they're really washed up. You know? Nothing good.
The heat, the dry air, it is too much, too much. Let us spend the night here. The monster will have to wait. There you are. As you can see, I have decided to set up camp. We will continue our quest in the morning.
Like, just as an example, it really seemed like the game plan for Trey Flowers against Miami was just give up everything short and don't let them beat you over the top. Like, just surrender the short stuff. And I don't want to have a freaking cornerback whose game plan is I'll let them have all the short stuff they want. Like, that's the stuff that allows them to convert on every 3rd and 6.
That's right. You get your beauty sleep, Princey dear. You've got a hard day of getting us to do your dirty work for you to be preparing for. Come on, you. Let's have a sit down and a nice chat, shall we?
I do not want Clay Matthews, Corshawn. I'm not convinced Clay Matthews would even be in our rotation.
So, 2 boys and 2 girls out on a lovely adventure together, huh? How romantic. But what kind of adventure, I wonder? Come on.
Fabio,
spill
the
beans.
cornerbacks we can sign at this point are all trash too. That's why we can still sign them. Nobody wants them because they're trash.
To be perfectly honest, we're none too sure ourselves just yet. But for the moment, we're trying to get to Yggdrasil. We need to understand more about the mystery.
Oh no,
surrounding
Robert, I
the
did not
area,
see
you
that.
see.
You know, shout out to Jonathan Taylor, but I'm pretty happy not. Although Jonathan Taylor might be having a bigger impact on this team than Jordan Brooks is right now.
It's all to do with a horrible being called the Dark One. He wants to bring death and destruction to the world, and we want to stop him.
All right, Big Mouth, that's enough. You don't need to tell the Jolly Jester a whole life story. We barely know him.
Too bad the Seahawks don't play the Titans this year. If the Titans get the death penalty, maybe we get a free win if we were playing them, but we don't play them this year. Korshan, I made a video last week talking about all the different players we could trade for. Go watch the video I posted last week about all the potential Seahawks trade targets. I had a whole bunch of guys there. Carlos Dunlap, Geno Atkins, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. Oh, Robert, okay, I feel you. I get you, Robert. All right.
My. So there's a dastardly villain coming to steal all the smiles and laughter from the world.
Yeah, yeah, KJ's playing really well so far, and I did not think he would be playing this well, but it's early. Oh, you're absolutely right, Aiden. He could have.
And you four heroes are on a daring mission to stop him before it's too late. Oh, now that does sound fun.
Quack Pilot, I doubt it. What right does he have to ask for a lot of money? It's week 4, and nobody has signed him. That's how little the league thinks of him right now.
You got a strange idea of fun.
What about you, Sylvando? What made you leave home and set out on the road?
Oh, you don't want to hear my boring old stories. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Come on, kiddies. Daddy buys.
But above everything else, I just cannot bring myself to be overly concerned about this Vikings game. I just feel really good about it.
What's his deal?
I feel much better about it than I even did the Dolphins game, and I still felt okay about that one. Probably not, Fabio. If Snacks can draw double teams, then it's the free agent signing of the year for any team, but I don't know if he's that kind of guy anymore. We'll see. Sam, contact me tomorrow. We'll figure something out tomorrow, okay? Just contact me tomorrow, I don't know, after work or something. We'll figure something out, but today was not a good day for me to collab. Wait a minute. Man. Okay, I have everything. I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. If we struggle or lose to the Vikings, I'll be really surprised. I had my armor up for the Dolphins game. I was ready to, like, maybe we're going to lose this game. I don't know. I could see a couple things going wrong. Vikings, I just don't have that feeling. I don't know what it is. DK needs to have a monster game. He has the same game every game he plays. It's time for him to finally just decide, you know what, I'm just going to go off. I'm going to destroy the other team. I'm just going to light them up. It's time for him to have that kind of game. Come on, attack Eric. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, this is what we want. This. Okay, please be good enough. Dang it. Okay, I'm not sure I understand this then. Do I have to have all 4? Quack Pilot, I would expect so. But honestly, is it just me or is DJ Dallas better than Carlos Hyde? I don't know. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Is it just me or is DJ Dallas probably a little better than Carlos Hyde? And I'm not even knocking Carlos Hyde. I think he's a fine player, but... Wild Side. Okay. I don't. What? Quality. Yeah, I was watching Hawk Blogger's postgame, and they talked about how DJ Dallas looked really good in pass protection too, so yeah. Oh, dang it. Okay, attack my mages, please. Okay. Okay, so that's a little unfortunate, but whatever. I need to finish that quest.
We did it, darlings!
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I don't know. Like, I like Carlos Hyde, but I feel like DJ Dallas could be better than him, and you know, keep an eye out for maybe what if DJ Dallas proves himself, what if we end up cutting Carlos Hyde? Because he's actually making a decent chunk of money that we could maybe get out of, and as the season goes on, it may prove we don't need him. Rip, thank you for the $2 super chat. DJ Dallas tearing it up his first game. Yeah, he did some good stuff. I like DJ. The move that he made to pick up that first down, DJ, on that touchdown drive to David Moore, I don't feel like I've ever seen Travis Homer do something like that. Yeah, David, I think offensively we should be able to do whatever we want to do against that Vikings defense. That Vikings defense actually makes me think a lot of the Cowboys defense. They have two good pass rushers, like the Cowboys, and then they don't really have anything else. The Vikings safeties look okay, I guess. Anthony Harris and Harrison Smith, those guys have been good in the past, but it doesn't seem like they're playing well. They're not having a positive impact on these games. So I don't know.
Ha! Easy.
We got 15 people in the chat. Thank you everybody for coming out to the chat. If you guys could like the stream, I would appreciate it. I gotta battle the haters that give me thumbs down. I think we all have a pretty decent idea of who that might be. Quack, you know, I thought they were going to be worse this year, but it was mostly a gut feeling. I didn't have a ton of evidence to back it up. Well, Mass, the problem is, if you have a running back who can't run the ball, then it telegraphs what the play call is. every time he's in the game. No, no, Emmett. It's Ori. Ori. Fat Kid Ori. Rip, thank you for the $5 super chat. Not trying to hate on Homer, Seahawks fans for life, but every time we give him the ball, we always lose yards every time. Yeah, he's just not a natural carrier of the ball. Yeah, in my opinion, the Seahawks offense should be able to do whatever we want to the Vikings defense. Run the ball, pass the ball, all of it. Every time we get the ball and don't score is a failure. And, you know, you could say that for every game. I get that, but... Yeah, Kirk has low-key been trash this year. Like, when you have that many weapons around you and a great rushing attack, you should not be... you should not be throwing 6 interceptions in 4 games. Look at what's had to happen for Wilson to throw 2 interceptions in 4 games. One of them was a complete fluke, and the other, they got pressure on him, and they, you know, made a nice play. Oh, they're going to get yards, Y2K. I know that. In fact, you know, I'll tell you right now, that Vikings offense is going to do a little bit of damage against us. They have a decent offense, but it shouldn't be enough to get them a win. Like, I know how it goes. The Vikings played us last year and we beat them, but their offense put up some stuff. I think we can get some turnovers on Cousins because he's been turning it over a pretty good, decent amount so far. Alright, boss fight. Let's go. Yeah, Korshan, I know that, but he's supposed to be a good corner. So when a good corner goes up against a good receiver, he's supposed to win some of the time, not get destroyed every time. And don't tell me he didn't slack on that one Cedric Wilson TD he gave up. He loafed on tackling him. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying I hate Shaq either, and I'm not saying this is all his fault, but he loafed on that tackle. Thoughts on that poor call against the Patriots? I honestly haven't seen it yet, Fabio. I was eating when that call happened. I have no idea what happened. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Oh, damn it. That sucks so bad, dude. I don't know if I've met Rashad Penny. I think I have. I've met a ton of Seahawks players, but I don't remember. Right, guy, is that the guy who was in the Clint Eastwood movie? I heard he could actually win from my election guy. My election guy thinks he's a good dark horse candidate to upset. Rip, thank you for the $2 super chat. I said before season started our record will be 13-3. Yeah, I'm kind of in that category too. I think we're gonna go 13-3 right now. Can't we just put Homer back on the practice squad? Like, he's only a second-year player. Why can't he just go back on the practice squad? There's got to be somebody on the practice squad who can help us more than Travis Homer is right now. Gotta be. Oh, yes, he has, Quack. Dalvin Cook's been killing it so far. Mask. If we let Carson go, I'm not going to be upset, no matter what. Like, there's a scenario where I want to keep him, but there's definitely a scenario where I understand we might need to let him go. I mean, guys, for all we know, DJ Dallas can be a every down back. And then, boom, problem taken care of. I'm not a believer in Rashad Penny right now. Rip, who do you think we're going to lose to, though, if we go 13-3? Ooh, I poisoned him. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. Lit. Lit.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
There's a scenario where I want to re-sign Carson, but in all likelihood, he's not going to be on board with that in a way that makes sense to me. So, oh my god. This guy is slaughtering. Alright.
Score one for the good guys.
That wasn't so bad. Wait, was that not the boss? Oh my god, it wasn't the boss, was it? Why cut Penny, Fabio? It doesn't save us any money. He's on his rookie deal. How could anybody not have the Seahawks off? Oh, crap. Damn it. Okay, I think I can revive them at the church. God dang it, this sucks, though. Yeah, Fabio, there's no point in cutting Penny, even if you don't like him. It doesn't save us any money. I'm not a fan of Penny. I don't think he fits this team at all, but there's no point in cutting him. That doesn't make any sense. Well, Zario, that's what he's doing so far this year. He's on pace for 60 catches. Well, is anybody playing in Qualcomm Stadium right now? Fabio, we have quite a few players. We have a handful of players who take up space on this roster. Every team has those players. Y2K, Barton looked pretty bad pretty much the entirety of last year, so... Oh, shoot. I didn't know I was that close. Okay, come on. Okay, come on, die. Just die already. Thank you.
Victory!
I don't know what Carson's going to want, though, guys. Like, nobody thinks of him as a Derrick Henry type running back or anything like that. So I don't know what kind of money he's going to get. I don't know. Oh, cool. I can't perma-die. 100 gold coins? I thought healthcare in America was bad. It's 100 gold coins to revive me, so I guess I can't complain that much. Hmm. Look, I'm not a big fan of some of these players either, but just thinking we need to cut everybody who's not playing well when they're on rookie contracts, that doesn't make any sense. Fabio, you being goofy right now. You being goofy. You know, I would love to say that I think the Texans are going to put J.J. Watt on the trade block, but I don't think they are. Yes, Fabio, I did. I thought I wasn't going to. I thought I wasn't going to be interested, but I ended up watching it. With my crew. I'm really worried about... I'm really worried about Brooks if we're bringing in all these linebackers for tryouts, I gotta be honest. Oh, Rye Guy, he keeps messaging me on Instagram, so yes. Rip, thank you for the $2 super chat. Not gonna lie, the Raiders Stadium is hella beast. Yeah. I wish it wasn't COVID season, or I would actually go to Vegas and probably go watch a game there. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't like going to games, but I'll go to that stadium. That looks like fun. Rip, $2 super chat, thank you again, but Seahawks Stadium is better. I mean, I wish we had a dome, but overall I wouldn't trade this stadium for anything, so I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Okay, let's try to kill this thing. Come on. I don't think it has very much HP. We just need to get a few crits on it or something. I went to Vegas last year when they were in the middle of building the stadium, and it looked cool, and I was really excited for it. It sucks that they have to open when they don't even get to have any fans. Like so lame.
Who else wants
Ooh,
some?
look at all that EXP, my guys. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I just keep getting better.
Well, Quack, they should put J.J. Watt on the trade block. They probably won't, but I am telling you, they should. And in my opinion, it's clear and obvious. Rip, thank you for the $2 super chat. We did have a dome back in the 90s. Yeah, but the King Dome was, the King Dome was a good stadium for its time, but it needed to go. The King Dome served its purpose, but it was time to move on when we moved on. I can admit that. Well, Daniel, those are the reasons why they should trade J.J. Watt. I'm just not completely convinced they will trade him because they're going to feel loyal to him. And by no means do I recommend prioritizing loyalty over trying to field a good football team, but I suspect that they will. I gotta be real. I don't know much about Jonathan Bullard. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Julio Jones should be on the trade block, but the Falcons are probably not going to be willing to do it because Julio is their guy. But if you look at it objectively, Julio's going to be too old by the time they're able to compete again because the Falcons, they need a new coach. They are about to need a new QB because Matt Ryan's already starting to look a little shaky. They're going to need a whole new defense because everybody on that defense is trash right now. Nobody on that defense is doing anything good. it's a slam dunk to trade him, honestly, but I'm sure they won't do it. Who the hell likes going to the dentist? Is there one person in the universe that likes going to the dentist? That's weird, dude. Yeah, I mean, you know, I did kind of point out in my video today that Bobby's run defense is slowly tapering off just a tiny bit, so Bobby needs to score some tackles for loss in the upcoming games. I'm not saying anything negative about him. I'm just saying that if he wants to be a top-of-the-line middle linebacker, he needs to, you know, he needs to amp up a little bit in his run stuffing, I think. Korshawn, no. J.J. Watt is not worth that much. He's old. Old players do not have trade value. J.J. Watt is a salary dump to the Texans. They would be happy to get like a 4th-round pick before.
Let's heat things up.
Like, nobody's going to trade massive capital for an aging, injury-prone, past his prime defensive lineman. By the way, go look at how many injuries J.J. Watt's had the last 4 years. He's not getting a big trade
Another one
catch.
bites the dust.
I hope you're right, Daniel. I mean, the thing is, Josh Gordon and David Moore do different things, so both could still be involved in the offense at the same time. It's not like getting Josh Gordon means David Moore gets sent to the, you know, sunken place or something. Quack, I got no way to answer that right now. Nobody knows. I assure you, if Pete Carroll doesn't know, then neither do I. I might know more than Pete Carroll on a few things, but not that. Emmett, nobody likes J.J. Watt. He's got that fake football persona that nobody goes for. Nobody likes J.J. Watt. We just tolerate him because he's one of the greatest defensive players ever. J.J. Watt is one of the most inauthentic players ever.
The cowardly creature is nowhere to be found. It must have fled in fear. Let us return to the castle and inform my father of our success.
Barton's better than Kendricks. I feel pretty confident in that. I don't think right now Barton is particularly good. I'm not impressed with him at the moment, but that can change quickly. Yes, I do, Rag Guy. Fabio, I don't play COD. I don't play Call of Duty. I haven't played a Call of Duty in a long time. Nothing against it, but I don't play it. Straight up, if I'm trying to trade for J.J. Watt, I would offer a 4th round pick and, I don't know, maybe a player like Rasheem Green or something.
Up and at 'em, Princey Pooh. Show that filthy thing what real knights are made of.
Thoughts on his brother? Whose brother? J.J. Watt's?
Oh dear.
Well,
Looks
he's
like
obviously
poor
not on the
Ferris
trade block.
has been struck down with stage fright. You soldiers, beat the ears and look after him, will you?
Well, Barton
Come on, gang.
was good in
This little
coverage.
drama needs a
He
hero or
helped
two.
create an interception in that game. I don't have a problem with Barton's coverage. J.J. Watt's persona is that of a dude who goes to, who builds a log cabin with his bare hands just to prove how cool he is. Rip, thank you for the $2 super chat. JJ is not good. He overhypes people for nothing. I mean, JJ Watt has definitely been. I mean, he's not as good as he used to be now, of course, but he's a good player, Rip. There's no doubt about that. Quack Pilot, my favorite video game of all time is probably Final Fantasy VII. Okay, what do we want to do here? Is this going to work? Probably not, but I want to try it. Nope, it's not working.
Look out below!
Oh, did you guys hear that apparently the reason why Bill O'Brien got fired was that he and J.J. Watt got into a fight, and that was like the last straw? I hope it's true.
I hope this helps.
Whoa. Not cool, dude. Screw you. Now, one thing with Daniel, one thing with Barton is that we kind of suspected not stellar things of him anyway. Like, I thought that he was a very good coverage linebacker, but I don't know if he's big enough to really be a great tackler. He might be a little light in the pants. I don't know. Daniel, don't feel sorry for them. They did it to themselves. Come on, man. Feel sorry for me. Don't waste your sympathy on people like the Texans. Spend your sympathy on me. Because I'm not going to have sex tonight after I go to bed. You know, that seems like a better use to me. I don't know. Just one man's take. Yeah, of course, Sean. Stephon Diggs has played okay, but he's not doing anything over the top yet, and I'd like to see something over the top from him. He needs to start making some plays. I'd like to see him to start make some plays, and you know, I'm not saying he's playing bad or that he has to. Whoa! Oh shit! Ooh, I actually put him to sleep. What? Okay, why did Dedazzle not work? She's clearly bedazzled, right? Huh. Then what is she? I like Ryan Neal, man. He's going out there doing his thing. I like Ryan Neal. I'm not jumping up and down in my seat yet, but he's doing his thing. That's all you can say. That's all you can ask for from a guy. He's doing his job. Shit, I'm almost... Okay. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna need to, like, use some healing items, I think. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. I can see Ryan Neal being like the 4th or 5th cornerback going forward because Flowers is doing nothing for me. Well... What really sucks right now is that my mage is confused and I have no idea what to do about it. Oh, okay, finally.
We'll soon have that patched up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not completely giving up on Cody Barton. I'm not saying I want to cut him tomorrow, but I have my doubts about his abilities. I'll say that. Man, that is doing serious damage. Sylvando, why are you like this? Ooh, he's yellow. Okay, okay. I think we got him. I mean, Daniel, he is, I think he's meant to be a corner, so that's not a bad idea. Yeah. He is probably better than Delano Hill, but I do want to say I think Delano Hill was actually playing better than I expected before he got hurt. I thought that dude was garbage, and he's not playing like garbage. Now, not to throw any cold water on anybody, but a lot of the time when players ball out like this out of nowhere, it's because there's no tape on them. I don't think the Saints are going to fall off enough to... Although the Saints are super screwed going forward in terms of their cap situation. Like, it's comical how bad their cap situation is. It's probably worse than Houston's. And they did it all for a pretty mediocre football team. Well, you know, some players don't look good in practice, Daniel. That does happen. There are players who look like crap in practice, but when the game is on, they perform. Jeff Garcia was one of those guys. Like, Jeff Garcia was famously terrible in practice, but in games he could play. Kind of a weird example here, but Tim Tebow was like that. Tim Tebow sucked in practice. And he kind of sucked in games, too, if we're being real. But, you know, it was a little different. It was a little different. You guys know what I'm talking about.
We of our warriors swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. Yeah, this fight's about to be a wrap. This fight's a wrap. Oh, by the way, guys, does anybody care that the Seattle Storm are 4-time champions? Maybe the greatest franchise in WNBA history? What's it like having a prestigious sports franchise in a sport that nobody gives half a crap about? I guess we all know the answer to that. Ooh, very nice. Alright, we got him, boys.
That will teach you to be so grumpy. Now, hold nice and still while I tie you up.
The battle is won! The Slayer of the Sands is bested! All in a day's work for the Prince of Gallopolis! You saw me, men, did you not? You saw the People's Prince defeat the fiend that terrorized them so.
Yes, Your Highness. Of course, Your Highness.
Man, the stream lag is real. I'm gonna build the biggest, baddest PC of all time next year.
You have my thanks, friend.
Emmett,
My heroic feat would not have been possible without your
are they still doing lingerie football, Emmett, or did they cancel that?
contribution.
Daniel, I listed a few in the video last week, remember? I said, like, Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett, although he's not old. But Brandon Graham and Derek Barnett are decent candidates. The Giants have two guys who I kind of like, Lorenzo Carter and Marcus Golden, although I don't know if Marcus Golden is good, honestly. There were a couple others, too. If you watch that video, you'll see more. And by the way, on Monday next week, I'm going to do another one of those videos with a few different teams. It depends on what happens on Sunday, but there are going to be a few more bottom feeder teams that I didn't talk about in the first video that I'm going to make a second video for. So keep an eye out for that. Should be Monday.
I still have not forgotten what I promised. I will speak with my father about the rainbow upon my return. You may rest assured of that.
Really, Principal? That's how you're gonna play it? And what do you think they'll be expecting of you next, huh?
You speak as though I have a choice! Are you suggesting that I disappoint my father and the citizens of Gallopolis?
I'm not suggesting anything, darling. You do what you need to do.
Well, Daniel, I mean, I think his rookie contract is up next year or the year after. They might decide, hey, let's get something for him instead of having to pay him in a year because we don't want to have to pay him because we ain't no good. And also, Dave Gettleman is terrible. Like, you could probably rip off the Giants.
To Gallopolis, men! We return as heroes! Yeah!
Oh, the Giants actually had another guy, Leonard Williams. I'm not super high on him, but he's playing pretty well so far this year.
Well, this feels all kinds of wrong. You're right, Sylvando. Nothing's going to change if he keeps on pretending.
Well, Daniel, I mean, he's still a rookie, and I don't think he has any trade value, so we would just keep him until next year. I will say that even though he's not gotten any sacks, I do think he's playing well. I don't want to oversell it, but I do think that Collier is playing not that much. I mean, in terms of the pressures that he's getting, it's really not any different than what Clowney was doing last year. Clowney didn't get sacks either, but he got a lot of pressures. Collier, I mean, you'll see in my video that I make tomorrow, which I'm sure some of you guys are expecting excitedly, but Collier's doing pretty good.
Oh, I think the poor boy knows that well enough. All he needs is a little push. Anyway, I'd better be getting along. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again soon. Ciao for now, my loves.
Well, David, if they lose this weekend to the Cowboys, they're 0-5. They'll be at least 2 games behind one team, maybe 2.5 games, and they'll be in the hole on the tiebreaker. So I think after this weekend, you're not going to be able to say that for sure. Yeah, I mean, I want to be clear. I have never liked LJ Collier very much, so I was not expecting a lot, and I'm happy he's at least proving he belongs in the NFL, but yeah, he's not producing like a first-round pick. And I very much doubt that he's ever going to, personally. I don't think that's his thing. I just don't think he's ever going to be able to do it. Oh my god, this stream is lagging so bad right now. I mean, LJ's making an impact, but at some point he's going to have to actually get to the QB, or people are going to lose patience. Yeah, Daniel, they don't need to save cap space, but they also might think we're not going to compete for a little while. So let's just get what we can for our assets, because these assets are not going to help us win right now because we're so far off. Like, you never know how certain teams are going to look at things. Like, you know, 2 years ago, the Giants did a salary dump of, I think, Eli Apple and Snacks Harrison to the Lions and Saints because for you know, that kind of reason. They just wanted to get some assets while they could. Emmett, Rasheem Green should come back after the bye week. His injury is not season-ending at all unless they're lying to us. He'll be back after the bye week, I think. I'm kind of discouraged by the way the injury developed from not that big of a deal to, oh, he's going to miss a game, to, oh, he's going to miss 3 weeks, to, you know, or a month or whatever, but I think he'll be back after the bye week. Hey, Pata. And I like Rasheem Green, so that could be a big deal. I think Rasheem Green's a good player. Okay, do I have enough HP to do this? I think so. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really hoping Dunbar comes back against the Vikings, because even though I still think we would win, I really don't want to see Trey Flowers trying to guard like Adam Thielen or Justin Jefferson. That sounds like a bad time. I want nothing to do with that. Well, you know, Taylor's going to play this year. I don't think he's going to be super effective, but I think he will get on the field. Maybe he'll surprise me, I guess. I've been surprised before. Honestly, Alton Robinson's kind of surprising me. Yes, he is, Daniel. Yes, he is. Funny oddities. Although I'm a little concerned Dunbar goes out there and he's not 100% and things don't go very well for him. That seems like a potential scenario to me too. Ooh, very nice.
Easy peasy.
I partially this is because I wasn't in love with the players, but I really expected this to be a redshirt year for a lot of our rookies. And Damian Lewis has legit played really solidly, I think, and Alton Robinson has at least been a contributor. Yeah. I mean, all I can say is that each game is a new opportunity to do something. Like, right now, we're talking all this shit about Cody Barton. If he makes some plays and does some good stuff against the Vikings, you know, we have very little tape on Cody Barton. We could turn around our opinions very quickly with 1 or 2 good games. Or even 1 or 2 good plays, really. Shoot, I didn't want to attack him. Oh well, whatever. Dang it. See, that's why doing that is so bad. I messed up. I don't think Gary Jennings is on a team. Like, again, after last season, I actually kind of liked some of the stuff that Cody Barton was doing. I didn't think he was a great all-around player, but I thought he had some strengths. And in his defense, he did create an interception on the Ryan Neal pick, so I don't want to completely toss him out, but people are correctly not high on him at this moment, and it makes a lot of sense why that would be the case. Emmett, I think that was Steven Sullivan, right? Was it Steven Sullivan? I like Steven Sullivan, but he's not going to get on the field this year because of our tight ends. Yeah, David, I'm Daniel, I'm up for that. I think we should. Oh, man. I don't know. I just feel like BBK's not cut out for the NFL defenses, but I could be wrong. For some reason, I had it in my head that BBK was tiny. Apparently, he's not, so I don't know what I was thinking. I legit thought he was like a $190. Apparently, he's 230. So I don't know where I got that from, but I thought he was like light in the pants. Yeah, that's true, Daniel. Although, isn't Jordan Brooks supposed to be a middle linebacker too, and he's playing outside for us? So, I don't know. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. What Emmett said. I agree with what Emmett said. By the way, I'm sorry if my comments are lagging really far behind your comments. The stream might be delayed like 40 seconds right now. I can't tell for sure. But like right now I'm watching the stream on my computer and I'm seeing stuff I did like 30, 40 seconds ago. Yeah, Daniel.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind us putting a bunch of assets into linebacker if our pass rush was good. Like you know, that's kind of one of those things where you zig when the rest of the league is zagging, but it's not going to work if you can't get after the QB a little bit. I'm kind of getting a little scared that KJ's playing so good we're going to re-sign him. I'm kind of shook. I can't lie, guys. I'm shook. What if Pete decides to re-sign KJ on a one... I mean, if it's like a 1-year, $2 million extension, then of course I don't care. But what if we re-sign... what if we re-sign KJ? That would be unfortunate. Yeah, David, I like it. I like it, David. I like what you're selling.
My son, our hero, has vanquished the Slayer of the Sands.
Introverted. Yeah, I think Snacks is going to help. Bullard, I don't know, but I think Snacks is going to play a little bit.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
The future of our kingdom is surely safe in the hands of one so gallant and chivalrous as you. Now come, heroic conqueror.
I mean, I guess if we re-sign him on like some veteran minimum deal, of course, then I don't care, but that probably wouldn't happen. I imagine KJ would want at least like, you know, $6 million or something. And I don't want anything to do with that.
Beloved Gallopolitans, yes, I captured the beast, but I did not act alone. For it was your love, your adoration that gave me the strength I so needed. Yes!
Yeah, I don't think Bullard's going to play more than a few snaps. I'm not thinking about him really.
And it is that same love that will allow me to continue serving you until my dying day.
I don't think it was, Rye Guy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Friends, we have no need to be afraid. Prince Faris will protect us. Yes, yes, we have nothing to fear with the prince on our side. Well, my boy, your people are weak. Let them see firsthand the fearless desert knight you have become.
Daniel, I think it'll be high scoring, but I don't have a specific score prediction. Like, I don't know, let's go 41 to 31 or something like that. 41 to 31. Vikings are going to score some points.
Father, Father, I cannot.
Repeat after me now. A knight's word?
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom, his master.
Well, don't stop.
He serves the weak untiringly,
I don't know.
challenges the strong unflinchingly,
It kind of makes me
and
think
never retreats
of
in
the game we
face
played against
of
the Vikings last year. We
adversity.
built up a big lead, everything was good, and then the Vikings just piled on a bunch of points in the fourth quarter to make it look close, and they even actually almost got back into that game. But Daniel, I don't think, well, unless the Cowboys lose to the Giants, they're gonna feel like that. I mean, well, even if the Cowboys lose to the Giants, they're still gonna be like, we can win this division.
That's more like it. Now, my little Princey Pooh, do you want to be remembered as a miserable coward or a hero who died fighting to the end?
He doesn't want to die.
I wish to be remembered as a knight of Gallopolis!
I think Justin Coleman had a touchdown against the Vikings 2 years ago. Maybe Ugo could do that. I feel like, I don't want to overstate it yet, but I feel like Ugo has the potential to be the best slot corner that Pete's ever had. I feel like he can be better than Justin Coleman. I don't know, I'm high on Ugo's talent. I don't know if he's going to get there or not. But I think that Ugo has a chance to be better than even like Walter Thurmond.
Wonderful. Amazing what you can do when you put your
And
mind to
Jeremy
it, huh?
Lane. And I don't know who the gold standard there is anymore. I've always been partial to Thurmond, I guess.
Wait, did you?
I won't always be here to remind you what it means to be a knight, though. Better not go forgetting again, huh?
I want this guy to get out of the game. I don't like him.
Friend, where did you become so well-versed in the ways of chivalry? Are you a knight?
Who, me? Don't be ridiculous, darling. I'm just a silly old jester.
Poor Marquise Blair. He's just never going to get on the field, is he? No matter what he does, things keep happening so he can't get on the field. Marquise Blair's just going to sit on the bench for his whole career and then go play backup in Los Angeles or something.
It was he who rode my horse in the Sun National, and he who captured the Slayer of the Sands. Forgive me.
Ferris, look at me. The burden that was placed upon you, it was more than any boy could be expected to bear. It is I who must apologize, not you. But rest assured that I have learned my lesson. I will not make the same mistake again. And it seems you have learned something too, despite your protestations. The bravery you showed was worthy of a true knight.
David Hisu just tweeted, rewatching the Dolphins game and zeroing in on the right side of the offensive line, and I was pleasantly surprised. I felt like Lewis had 2 mistakes in the first quarter, and I really liked what I saw in Shell. For whatever that's worth, maybe Shell's starting to come around a little bit.
Sir Hendrik will be happy to take one such as yourself under his wing, I am sure. Your dream will come true at last. I am so pleased for you.
Hendrik? Wasn't that the name of the guy who was chasing us?
Ah, but I am forgetting our guests. Father, these travelers came to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow.
Blair keeps getting cucked.
It is a royal treasure, of course. But surely you agree that they have done more than enough to deserve it.
Certainly, certainly. But my boy, I sold the rainbow to a traveling merchant.
What? What would compel you to sell one of our most precious treasures?
Are you blind, boy? Did you not notice the grandeur with which we celebrated this year's Sand National? We made a sacrifice for you.
Can this guy put a freaking shirt on? That's
Father,
disturbing.
Forgive me. All I can tell you is that the merchant to whom I sold the rainbow headed west towards Gondolia. This letter will grant you passage through the checkpoint that leads there. Perhaps someone can tell you what became of the branch.
Josh Rosen is not unlucky. He just sucks. Josh Rosen is bad at football. Come on, guys.
1,000 pardons! I did not know that the rainbow was no longer in the kingdom. Truly, I did not. It is scant consolation, I am sure. But please, take this. Its value cannot
Is Zach Moss
be
doing
compared,
anything?
but it has been
I kind of liked
prized
him too. I
by
wanted to see what he would do.
generations of
Does anyone know if
Gallopolitan
Zach
knights.
Moss has done anything in the NFL yet?
It allows one to provoke distant foes into combat and is an excellent way to gain battle experience. Or so I am told. You have done our kingdom a great service. Should you ever need our assistance, you need only say the word. And as for me, I will be sorry to see you leave. But I am sure there will be other kindly travelers along soon enough. Yeah?
I mean, Daniel, I like some of them, but I don't feel like any of them are going to be superstars except maybe Taylor, and I don't know about Taylor. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Collier seems like he's going to be a solid rotational slash, mid-level starter. Green seems like he'll be a nice pass rusher. Taylor might have stud potential. I'm not sure that yet, and I don't see any stud potential from Robinson, but he's all right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I think he's ever going to be good as Cliff was, but he could be all right. He has a place in this in the NFL. We'll see if he even makes it to free agency, Daniel. Cowboys might decide to just hold on to him like grim death. He's like the only bright spot of their team this year. I guess him and CeeDee Lamb, although I don't know, guys. Is it just me, or was that still a bad draft pick because they should have addressed defense? Like, is it just me, or is taking a receiver when you already have Cooper and Michael Gallup stupid when you have the worst defense in football? I know best player available, but Maximilio, yes, I did. That was an interesting end. I know. I mean, CeeDee Lamb's a good player. I'm just, I don't know. Their defense is so bad. I just wonder if that was actually a good draft pick or not. Is CeeDee Lamb that good, Daniel? Like, I know CeeDee Lamb's good, but is he that good? I mean, you're probably right. I mean, you are correct. He is a very talented player. I don't know. It just kind of feels like something that the normie, ignorant Cowboys fans would get all hyped about, and meanwhile it doesn't actually help their team. Rip, thank you for the $2 super chat. We just picked up LB Michael Divinity from LSU. Well, you know, with a name like that, there's no way he's going to be a good linebacker. I can tell you that right now. A name like Michael Divinity is not going to make a good linebacker in the NFL. If he was a quarterback, I would think he's going to the Hall of Fame. But with a name like Divinity, you're just not going to be a good linebacker. All right. That's gonna do it for me tonight. Made good progress. I think we're almost done in this town. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the stream open for another couple minutes here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess CeeDee Lamb's a good enough player to make it worthwhile, but that defense is the worst in football. And they have, like, this really good offense that is still going to result in a losing record, probably. Rip, thank you for the $2 super chat. Again, Michael Kendricks came back, but we got Michael D. I don't think we're going to re-sign Kendricks, Rip. I think we were just kicking the tires. I mean, I don't care what anybody said. Kendricks played bad last year. I don't know why we would want to bring that back. Rip, thank you for the $2 super chat again, which means Michael Kendricks can't come back. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that, but I don't think we're going to get Michael Kendricks. I don't think Michael Kendricks is all that. Like, he was pretty bad last year, and then he tore his ACL. Michael Kendricks, I don't know if this is completely fair or not, but Michael Kendricks might be one of my least favorite Seahawks players of all time. I just got so annoyed. Yeah, David, I actually saw that clip because I don't watch Undisputed, but occasionally I watch the clips on YouTube. Yeah, Daniel, it's the same thing that happened in the lockout season. The same thing happened in the lockout season where defenses were just terrible for a long time. That's why Aaron Rodgers had the season that he had that year. I think if you look back at that season, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Eli Manning, Matthew Stafford, they balled out. And mostly it was because defenses didn't have time to gel in the off season. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it good there. Thank you to everybody for coming out to the stream tonight. We got an hour and a half in of Dragon Quest XI. We are making progress. Tomorrow is Thursday, so there will be a Road to 150 video where I talk about the pass rush. Okay, let's get this off the screen. And there will be a stream after the Thursday night football game. Oh, Rip, thank you for the $1 super chat. It's appreciated. You've been funding this stream. You're helping us make better than minimum wage to play video games after all. So if I had boobs, I would probably be making a lot more money. But I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this arrangement. All right. Y'all have a good night. The game tomorrow, hold on. Who's playing tomorrow? Who is playing tomorrow? Let me check real quick. Oh, okay, that's an okay game, I guess. Why are the Buccaneers only 3.5-point favorites, though? All right, peace. I'm out.